Imagine sipping champagne while orbiting Earth, a private suite in zero gravity. Welcome to the new frontier, where cutting-edge space technology meets the world of luxury. This isn't science fiction, it's the ultra-rich reality of tomorrow's space race. Buckle up because today, we explore how space information and technology are colliding with opulence in a way you never imagined. You know, folks, space travel used to be all about Tang and freeze-dried ice cream. It was the domain of astronauts and scientists, people with the right stuff, willing to endure unimaginable conditions in the name of exploration. But now, now it's a whole new ballgame. Billionaires are rewriting the script, turning space travel into, well, a luxury experience. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, these aren't just your average space enthusiasts, they're titans of industry, and they're injecting their brands of ambition and, dare I say, extravagance into the cosmos. Take Blue Origin, Bezos's baby. They're offering suborbital flights, a quick up and down jaunt where you get to experience a few glorious minutes of weightlessness. The price tag for this little adventure, a cool $250,000 a ticket. But hey, you get bragging rights, right? Then there's Virgin Galactic, Branson's brainchild. They're all about the experience, from the moment you step into their chic spaceport lounges, to the moment you buckle in alongside other well-heeled adventurers, including a growing list of celebrities, might I add. It's like a first-class flight, but instead of Paris or Tokyo, your destination is the black ink of space. And SpaceX? Well, they're already sending private citizens on multi-day orbital vacations aboard the Crew Dragon capsule. Imagine that. Spending your vacation orbiting the Earth, gazing at the cosmos through panoramic windows. It makes that cruise to the Bahamas seem a bit, well, pedestrian, doesn't it? But here's the thing, this isn't just about the super rich scratching their space itch. This is about pushing the boundaries of what's possible, about making space accessible, even if it's initially for the privileged few. And who knows, maybe someday space tourism will be as commonplace as, well, air travel is today. We've got to dream big, right? Now let's talk design. Forget those cramped, utilitarian capsules of the Apollo era. Today's spacecraft are being designed with luxury and comfort in mind. Think panoramic windows offering breathtaking views of the Earth and the cosmos. Think mood lighting that mimics the soft glow of a sunrise over the Pacific. Think private sleeping pods that would make a first-class airline seat look like a park bench. Take the proposed Voyager station, for example. This isn't just a space station, it's a luxury space hotel, complete with gravity-simulating rings so you can actually walk around without floating away. They're planning gourmet restaurants with Michelin star chefs, spa-like accommodations, and of course those stunning, unobstructed views that only space can offer. And it's not just about aesthetics. Designers are incorporating cutting-edge materials and technologies to create a truly luxurious experience. We're talking about smart fabrics that regulate temperature and humidity, advanced air filtration systems that ensure the air is cleaner than a Swiss mountaintop, and noise-canceling technology that creates an oasis of tranquility amidst the hum of life support systems. But here's the real kicker. These luxurious touches aren't just about pampering the ultra-wealthy. They're about making space travel more comfortable, more enjoyable, and more accessible to everyone. Because let's face it, if we're going to be living and working in space, it might as well be stylish, right? Now I know what you're thinking. All this luxury is great, but how do you actually make it happen in the harsh environment of space? Well, my friends, that's where the real magic happens. Because behind all the glamour, behind the plush interiors and the panoramic views, lies some seriously impressive technology. Take propulsion, for example. We're not talking about those clunky old chemical rockets anymore. SpaceX's Raptor engines, for instance, are reusable, which means they can launch, land and launch again, dramatically reducing the cost of space travel. And that, my friends, is the key to making space tourism more accessible to the masses. And then there's AI. Artificial intelligence is playing an increasingly important role in space travel, from monitoring spacecraft systems to assisting with navigation. Imagine AI systems that can predict and prevent potential problems before they even arise, ensuring a smooth and safe journey for everyone on board. And let's not forget about communication. When you're orbiting the Earth, you don't want to be cut off from civilization. That's where ultra-fast communication technologies like Starlink come in, providing passengers with internet speeds that rival those on luxury jets. So you can still post those envy-inducing space selfies on Instagram, of course, but it's not just about the big stuff. Even the seemingly mundane aspects of space travel are being revolutionized by technology. The fabrics used in spacesuits, for example, are lighter, safer, and more comfortable than ever before. They're designed to regulate temperature, wick away moisture, and even protect against radiation. And some of these technologies are even trickling down to Earth. Did you know that NASA-inspired memory foam is now used in luxury mattresses? It's true! Now, I've got to be honest with you, these billionaires, they're not just in it for the money. Don't get me wrong, they're not exactly averse to turning a profit, but there's something more at play here. They have a vision, a dream, a burning desire to push the boundaries of human ingenuity and leave their mark on the cosmos. Take Elon Musk, for example. The man's obsessed with Mars. He doesn't just want to visit the red planet. He wants to colonize it, to create a self-sustaining civilization that will ensure humanity's survival long after Earth has become uninhabitable. And he sees luxury as an essential part of that vision. Because let's face it, who wants to live in a drab utilitarian colony on a barren planet? Musk understands that in order to attract the best and brightest to Mars, we need to offer them a life of comfort, convenience, and even a touch of luxury. Then there's Jeff Bezos. His vision is a bit different. He sees Earth as a fragile paradise, a precious blue marble that needs to be protected from the ravages of pollution and overpopulation. His solution? Move heavy industry and eventually even human habitation off-planet. Imagine a future where Earth is a pristine nature preserve, home to a select few, while the rest of humanity thrives in orbiting cities and lunar colonies. Now, I know what you're thinking, these visions are ambitious to say the least. Some might even call them crazy, but that's the thing about visionaries. They're not afraid to dream big, to challenge the status quo, to push the boundaries of what's possible. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, their crazy dreams will become our reality. And while we're waiting for those Martian colonies and orbital cities to become a reality, the burgeoning space tourism industry is already having a ripple effect on Earth. We're not just talking about the occasional billionaire taking a joyride to the edge of space. This is about a fundamental shift in how we view space, how we interact with it, and how it influences our lives here on Earth. Take, for example, the rise of high-end training centers designed to prepare aspiring space tourists for the rigors of spaceflight. These aren't your average gyms, mind you. We're talking about state-of-the-art facilities that simulate the G-forces of launch, the weightlessness of orbit, and the disorientation of spacewalks. And they don't come cheap. But hey, if you're gonna drop $250,000 on a suborbital flight, you might as well be prepared, right? And then there's the growing trend of zero-gravity experiences in private jets. These specially modified aircraft fly in parabolic arcs, creating brief periods of weightlessness that allow passengers to float, flip, and frolic like astronauts in training. It's not quite the same as orbiting the Earth, but it's a taste of space that's a bit more accessible to those of us without billionaire bank accounts. And let's not forget about the fashion industry. Designers are taking inspiration from the sleek lines and futuristic materials of spacecraft, creating out-of-this-world collections that wouldn't look out of place on a Martian runway. We're talking about lightweight, breathable fabrics, integrated technology, and of course, those signature astronaut-chic silhouettes. From orbital retreats to Martian resorts, the fusion of space technology and luxury is only accelerating. As tech gets cheaper, what was once reserved for the elite may become your next vacation. Space isn't just the final frontier, it's the next luxury destination. Fascinated by space, tech, and luxury? Subscribe now and turn on notifications, because the universe is only getting more exclusive. Comment below, if money weren't an issue, would you go to space?